Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am going to go over the homework that was posted this past Thursday, which is the 8-1 worksheet number 1. You had to complete 15, 16, 19, 22, 23, 25, and 26. So let's get started. The first thing to look at is number 15. I have it there because I accidentally explained it on the previous homework explanation that I posted. So as you can see there, I highlighted the 2x and the 4x with the yellow highlighter, and then I highlighted the 3y and the 9y with the orangish colored highlighter because those are the like terms. And the yellow ones got added together, which gave you 6x, and then the orangish ones got also added together, which gave you 12y. So let's move on to number 16. I'm going to do the same as I did with the last one. I'm going to highlight the like terms. So in this case, 6s is a like term and 8s is a like term. And then I'm going to use a different color. Let's use green this time. And then we have 5t and 4t. So you can see the like terms are right there. And we just need to add them all up. So we have 6s plus 8s, which gives me 14s. And then we have plus, and then we have 5t and 4t, which becomes 9t. So there's number 16. Moving on to number 19. I'm going to do the same thing. We have a 6x, and then we have a 9, and we have a 4x squared, and then a minus 7. So if you look, and I'm going to highlight the 6x for a second. If you look at that, and then you look throughout the rest of the expression, there is not another x term. There is an x squared, which I'm going to highlight, but if you notice, I highlighted it with a different color because it is not a like term. It does not have the exact same powers, therefore it is different, and so we need to treat it as a different term. Now the positive 9 and the negative 7 right there, those are like terms, and we will add those together. So start with the highest power. So we have 4x squared, and then we have plus 6x, and then we have a 9, and then a minus 7, which turns into positive 2. So there is number 19. Number 22, we have some like terms. We have a 2m squared and an m squared. And then we have a 6m and a minus 5m. Careful of that minus right there. And then we also have kind of a 7 all out there by himself. So that one's still there. I don't want to forget about that. So again, start with the highest power on your variable. So we have 2m squared and then another 1m squared. So that becomes 3m squared. And then we have 6m minus 5m, which becomes 1m. And then we have our plus 7, which goes right there. Okay. So moving on. That was number 22. Moving on to number 23. We'll go in and highlight them again. We have a 5f, and we have a negative 2f. And then we have a g, and then we have a negative 2 and a positive 3. So the 5f minus 2f becomes 3f. Then we only have a g. There's no other term with that, so we're just going to write g. And then our numbers are negative 2 and positive 3, which becomes positive 1. Now, number 25, get the highlighter going here again. We have a 3p squared and we have a 1p squared. Then we have a negative 2p and a negative 7p. And then we have a positive 3 and a positive 7. So 3p squared plus 1p squared is 4p squared. And then we have a negative 2p and then a negative 7p, which becomes negative 9p. And then we have a 3 and a 7, both positive, so that becomes plus 10. All right, the last one you had to do was number 26. And let's go through the like terms. We have a 2x squared right there, and we have a negative 6x squared. Then we have a 4y squared, and we have a 2y squared. And the last like term is a 5xy, and then a negative 1xy. So each of those has to be treated differently. Let's start with the green. So 2x squared minus 6x squared becomes negative 4x squared. And then we have a 4y squared. Actually, before we do the y, we're going to go with the one with the x. So we have 5xy and then minus 1xy. So that becomes 4xy. And then the last one, which are the green ones, we have not the green ones, the yellow ones. We have 4y squared plus 2y squared, which is 6y squared. And there you go. There's your work from this past Thursday. All right, guys. Hope you're doing well. Talk to you soon.